Alright folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Bjorny Valley and welcome to another episode of Star Technology. The only mod pack where you can get pricked in the sky by a sweet berry bush. Feels like profanity right there. Oh, my sweet berry bushes! Anyhow, the goal of today, I think, is we are getting salt, but it seems slow and ridiculous. So we're going to move these centrifuges down into the HV area, and then we're going to see if we can't finish off that plastic circuit board. Because good grief if we aren't about due for finishing that off. So I'm out of hulls. Oh, I cleared out my backpack. We could probably get rid of some of this stuff, but you know, whatever, it's fine. And I put down a chest. Where did I put that? Right over here. That's all the junk that was in there. I did a while ago. This is, I don't know, episodes ago. I was looking and trying to find, where did these super... I know I made some super tanks. They were right there. Speaking of which, didn't I make some hermetic pipes? Where did they go? Why does her... Oh, her thermal. Huh. I mean, we made 16, but we only actually made 10 of the tanks. So where do you suppose that I put the rest? You suppose it just got tossed? I couldn't tell you. We wouldn't have put it anywhere. I just can't remember where we would have put it. That's crazy. Okay. And while we're in here, let's go ahead and we can get rid of this and this. We made these large barrel controllers, and that's as many as we're going to make for now. We've decided we do need to automate sulfuric acid, and that's probably the reason why they have us using sulfuric acid in the thing, because you need to automate it anyways. I mean, there's just no way around that. Our number one goal today is to move that stuff over so we get... Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, I mean, that is a goal today, but I just realized we probably are stuck because one of these isn't getting any oxygen. Yeah, that's got that. Okay, and this is stuck because that's stuck. That's fine. We could probably keep going, but we're going to leave it for now. That's doing that. That's doing what it does. And this guy needs oxygen. So we are no oxygen coming in. Well, I mean, like, very little oxygen coming in. And I was going to check and see what the best way to get oxygen was, and I just don't know. So let's go ahead. Let's just do a real quick review. The problem is extreme combustion engine. Extreme. All of these are stupid. We can do air. Air is not bad. The problem is it's an 80-second recipe, and it only gets us one bucket. So even if we do it at HV, it's 20 seconds per bucket, and that's definitely not going to fly. We could have like a bunch of them, but no, it's not going to happen. We don't get yellow limonite. We don't get goethite. Carbon dioxide and water makes formic acid. Formic acid is just, yeah, carbon. All of these kind of presume you have oxygen. So oxygen is just the backup. Now this one's not bad. Pollucite dust. It's cesium, which we presumably need, but these two are waste, and water is waste. So 7 things out of there are good. But see, we can all of these things have oxygen as byproducts. So maybe that's the secret, is that we have to have an oxygen in and an oxygen out, and everything that produces oxygen goes in the in, and everything that uses oxygen goes in the out. Because right now this is what we're using, and this is woefully underutilized. This is just not going to fly. So we got to find a better way. I think we've got a... So this is how we're getting oxygen for over here, although we apparently used all the oxygen. Yeah. I mean, oh, it goes over here. Oh, okay. Oh, and we've used... Okay, well then what is the deal? Oh, it just made 3,700 buckets of sulfuric acid. Yeah, that'd do it. That would do it, wouldn't it? We are out of magnetite. That's funny. I hope we don't need it for anything else because it's gone. Okay, so I'm thinking if we do water in the electrolyzer, it's kind of expensive. Can we do distilled water in the electrolyzer? That gives us hydrogen and water. Okay, so this is 75 seconds. And it gives us 2 to 1 hydrogen and water. As opposed to water in the electrolyzer. Come on, so there you go. 75 seconds gives us 2 to 1. So there's no reason. There's no difference. And if we do this at HV, this is still, oh man, this is still just 20 seconds per oxygen. There has got to be a better way to get just tons of oxygen, and I'm not seeing it. In fact, let's go, give me just 1 second. Okay, so I think I've narrowed down to what we want to do. Saltpeter mixed with coal or charcoal or carbon, mixed gunpowder, which I'm probably on a list now for saying. But if we electrolyze it, it's only a 5-second recipe at MV, so it's 2.5 seconds here, and it gives us 3 things of oxygen. So if we push back this guy up here, so we make 2 centrifuges and an electrolyzer, we can push this back to the HV era, and then we can take this the saltpeter here, because this is KCl, potassium chloride, and this is KNO3. So we get the potassium and the nitrogen and the oxygen, and we want both the nitrogen and the oxygen. So that seems like a good plan to me. We will have to see how it plays out. Let's go try it. So first thing we're going to need to do is go make a... Let's see, what do we have for gold cables? 4? We can do a few more than that. Let's, can we have... That's it, okay. Do we have some over here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we'll grab this, and this, and this. Let's see if we can make... Oh, well, I didn't want that. Well, whatever, it's fine. Let's see if we can make 16... See if we can make 16. Oh, come on, what are they called? They're called HV machine casings. There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Which means we need... I always have a hard time finding this one. It's hidden. I think this is done. Yeah. We've got 1,024. Did it kick it back on? No. It is emptying that out, but yeah, we don't have any more to go. So we need to make some more of these. And remember, our goal is to automate making the blast furnace setup. And I'm silly in levels of excited about that. But it's going to be a minute. Okay. So to make this, we got to put this in the bender. This is the bender. I hope. Yes. Oh, we got some iron plates. Why do we have these iron plates? Oh, I know. Because we were going to make buckets out of them. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. And that may be a silly idea, but, so be it. Actually, we don't need any of those. That's fine. Okay. What is this? Oxygen. We have oxygen here, and we have oxygen. We see. Okay. We get so much oxygen here from this stuff over here. So part of me is also thinking, why don't we just automate this? The problem is that this is hard. And that's the reality of it. So we take this chromite sludge and we run it through a centrifuge. Great. We get chromite dust, which we run through the centrifuge, the electrolyzer. We get 1 iron dust, 2 chromium, and and 4 oxygen gas. But we do need that. So maybe, I mean, this would be pretty simple, right? We just need a centrifuge and a thing. So that is a feasible option. The problem is it's not where I want it to be right now. But gosh, we would get a lot of oxygen that way. Oh hey, the console there is done. Keep looking at that and thinking I should do something about that. I'm not gonna. Are you done yet? Yeah, you're getting there. We can put this in the assembler anyways. Put you up there. I need to go get the rest of those cables, huh? Well, we can do that. You are going to be in here. Nope, that's where they were. They're going to be over here. Pardon the loud truck going by. We only need 24 of these. Well, fine then. I'll use you to go over there. It's fine. Okay. And for the record, I really love my little office here. I do not like some of the sounds that I hear all the time. They're fine. I actually don't even notice them until I'm recording. And then, you know, obviously I notice them a lot. We are out of polyethylene, sorry. Right, so you are gonna be these. Four's fine. I don't need that much. So one of the things that I think, I mean, I just go back and forth with what we should be doing for getting the oxygen. We get a ton from processing ores. The problem is I just don't know how to get the ores processed well. Okay, so we've got 16 of these machine hulls. Let's see, what does it take to make a centrifuge? Advanced. That one. You want, processors. We're trying to get these processors automated. Alright. So we need 2 of those, and we need a electrolyzer advanced. That one's the least easy. So let's go ahead and make 2 of these. I don't think we need to keep salt water for anything. But, you know, maybe. We'll make just a quick little production line. And then we'll make, I think 2 of these would be okay, right? Because we said, centrifuge, and then, I'd like, maybe we'll just, let's see how many, we have 4 processors. Okay, if we have 4 processors, maybe... So here's the thing. I just don't like this area. I've been putting off updating anything about it. Okay, no, we're going to go with what we've been doing. It means we got to do some more processor manufacturing. That's not going to go well. We got to get more coal dust going because we want to make some more ender tanks. All right, we need you, and you've got some RAM chips. I bet you've got RAM chips. No, you do though. And let's go ahead and Oh, did it already cut up all the RAM chips? No. Ha! Not by a long shot. Okay, so you can go away. We'll set you to do one more. And then we're going to set you to make these ILC wafers. And we're going to try to get a stack in here. It means we need to grab all of these transistors and maybe even make some more. Maybe we'll just go with 48. That seems like a good number. It means I think we get 24. Well, no. Nope, that's not going to work, is it? We need 12. Because we're making these guys, and these guys require 4. Okay. That's fine. We've got enough then. We're going to... I think we need 24. It's fine. We'll get 12, and then we'll just come back later. Every time we do this, we come a little bit closer to automating. Well, I guess actually, we're coming close to automate the next step. So this one is not so much. I guess we need a stack and a half of Electrum. Let's go see if we've got even close to that. Got the half. And the rest of this is tin wire for transistors. Okay. Do we have any more Electrum? No. We really need to make some more. Okay, how about we go down and we do this? We're just a little bit sneaky. Well, no. Well, yes. Well, no. I just don't know. Okay, so here's the problem. I was going to just set up the alloy smelter to do it. Oh, no, we got plenty of silver. That's fine. Alright, so... Oh, I guess I need to go and actually do it, though. So we'll grab this. We're going to go put this away. I like that whole mechanism, but I don't want to set that up yet. I'm busy retooling our lower level stuff. Okay, so silver is right here. Left click. And I think what we're going to do is save the tin alloy. Right there. And we'll put you. And we'll go back over and get some gold. That's what we'll do. Yoink. And now we're going to set this guy to make this, and then we'll just put another doohickey on top. But I am a little tired of making it all manually, is all. Alright, if I grab this tin alloy, you guys are going to take way too long. Okay, so we'll go like this, and we're going to put down an ender drawer up top, and give it a little lock here. That'll work. And then... So, iron, that's Invar. I've got to have some tin and some iron over here. I don't really want this in my inventory. There's tin, and there's iron. It's like, I know I have to because I just made some, but okay. We have got this done. Okay. While we wait for that, do we need to wait for that? Or it might already be almost done, huh? I like setting up the machines to just go. It's pretty close. If I grab a stack of this, I'm going to get way too much. So, these make 8 wires. So I guess we just need 12. I don't know why I was waiting so long then. And we have a wire mill over... No, it's downstairs now. South quad. Wire mill. Remember to switch it back when we're done. Oh, it's so slow though. Okay. That's fine. We'll go get the other stuff we need. What other stuff do we need? For you. Some annealed copper bolts. We actually have those in there, so Right here. Right here. Somewhere. There we go. We don't need this many, I don't think. Do we? Oh, we do. We actually need a few more. Okay, well, let's go get some of that annealed copper we got. Just sitting around. And we only need like 2, I think. We're doing 12. And this needs 8 each. Actually, we need a stack and a half. So we need 8 of these. That's fine. We'll go over here. We'll get out the bolt mold. And that goes right here. You have fun with your thing. We'll have fun with our thing. And I think this is probably about done. Remember to set it back to 2. Oh, nope. Almost messed that all up. That wouldn't have been that bad. But now we're going to stay here because I've got this open and I want to know for sure that I remember to switch it. Two. There you go. And it'll be done in just a second. And this is substantially slower than I remember it being. Now, why did I get... Okay, look. Firemill, 8. I only put 8 in there, right? No, I put 12 in. Did I just still have some? I might have still had some. What are you looking at? Yeah, I never put any in here. That's all it was. Alright, that's fine. So we need these bolts. And we're good to go. More or less. There. And let's see. I hope we can use the oh, in fact, I know we can, because we have to. We need 24 of them. And we're going to need to make some more of that silicon gallium arsenide. We're going to need to make some more of that here soon, too. It's over on this side. Alright, so if I put this in here... Okay, let's go get the rest of the stuff we need for this centrifuge, which is just some more motors. And this doesn't require any motors. So we're going to need 4 motors. That's fine. We have a lathe right here. 2, 3, 4. And I think everything else we might just have on us. Let's see. This requires some gold cable. That's fine. And this requires a tempered glass. Otherwise, I think we might have everything over here. Actually, we need to grab some more gold cable. Let's just go ahead and grab all this. Turn it all into gold cable because Ripper is ridiculously cheap now. It just kind of goes. That's the power of having automated this stuff early. Not sure how long this series is going to run, but we're going to give it a good try to get as far as we can because I am definitely enjoying almost every moment of it. There have been a couple points. What were we grabbing? Right, we're grabbing some of the stuff from here. We need 16 of this. And we need 8 of this. We'll need 4 of the magnetic rods. And 6 of that. Let's go grab some electrum wire. Yeah. I think it's just 1x. I only have 1. Huh. Oh, there we go. Oh, well then I have some more over here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's electrum wire. So 3 more? Yeah. That'll work. And then we need some of that good old-fashioned tempered glass. Yeah, I think that'll do. Anything else we're missing? We got the processors. We got the hulls. We got the cables. We got that. We got everything in here. All right, let's... Wait a second. Yeah, there's processors. Okay, good. Every time I close it, I can't remember if it's 4 processors and 2 motors or 4 motors and 2 processors. And even as I'm saying that now, I'm like, well, did we do it right? All right, so we just need the 4 motors. Good. We need one of these, but we have these. Why did that only make 8? Oh, right, because put you in there, put you in there. That'll go. Good. And we're going to make the other one of these. Yeah. And then we're trying to make 2 of these. We did. Okay, cool. That's good. I'm happy with that so far. And then let's run up here. Nope, not that. This. Nope, not that. This. There we go. Third try is the charm. Okay. Do I have room in my inventory? I do. This one, BB3, is seawater, right? So we're gonna move you into. We're gonna just reproduce this down there. I can break all this, no problem. And I can break you. It's fine. All right. We'll come clean that up here in a little bit. But this is the most sizable hiccup in our production capacity I think that we've made. Maybe the processor upgrade last time we did that would have been close, but since we knew what the processor was going to be and we had a huge backlog, I think it was okay. But this one, we're now kind of dead in the water until we get this going. You actually want to go down there and get rid of that guy. See, we'll move these guys down a little bit. In fact, we'll just put them right there. And when I want them again, I will just have to remember to put them up. Okay. Don't need this or that. Do need to fix this, and we're going to figure out where we want things. All right. So we're going to put down a centrifuge. We're leaving ourselves plenty of space. So the centrifuge is going to go there. The ender tank, BB3, goes right there. We need to go grab some pumps. And so far, I mean, honestly, an LV pump is plenty for almost every single recipe so far. I'm not trying to give like life advice. I'm just, as I'm looking at this, so far we haven't had a recipe where the LV pump hasn't been sufficient. Okay, we only have 4 though, so we gotta make them count. None of this going and making more stuff. That'd be crazy. You're going to import this though. Well, how about that? It's not sufficient. I did not see that coming. I mean, sounds like I was foreshadowing. I really wasn't. That's what we call a flag. All right, well, let's pop over here. Let's go grab a couple of MV pumps. In fact, we'll just take all of them. Because I would really like to get this to just be running all the time. So let's try that. And it's possible. We may need an HV pump. No, we're good. Okay, so you're just producing stuff. And what I think we're going to do is take one of these super tanks. I don't know that this is necessary, but I don't think we use seawater for anything else. Saltwater, sorry. Well, we could electrolyze it too, couldn't we? Okay. That just changes a little bit of what I'm going to do next, which was... Okay, let's tell you to output your liquid that way. We're going to lock that. And we're not going to void that fluid right now. But that might happen. Okay. So we have... That's a fluid pipe, not what we need. Wonder how long that's been sitting there. We do need some brass pipes, though. There we go. This is 32 items a second. I can't imagine it's going to do more than 32 items a second. So we're going to grab that, put that right there. You're going to output your items to the top. This is the first time we've had to do this, but we're going to go ahead and give it a couple of super chests. One right. Well, let's do this right. You're going to go here, and you're going to go there. And we have this oak drawer. Goes there, and let's unlock it. Like so. And grab all this right here. Okay. It's fine. Oh, you do have a void. I was wondering how that had been working. Okay. We're going to lock you. We are going to void this, though, because I don't think we need it for anything else. And then I guess we'll put it right here. That's it. And we'll give it the wrench. Now, I can put the next one. Perfect. Yeah, okay. I can put the next one right here. But I'm actually going to just continue on to the next centrifuge. And if we need more, I want it to go at the top. So this one's going to go at the top. It's the first time we've had... Oh, no, it's not the first time we've had to go 3 high. Okay, that's fine. Actually, do we have... No, we've got an ender chest. That's what we've got here. So this one's actually going to go... Well, you know what? What we do... Oh, this is saltpeter. That might be how we get some extra oxygen. So let's hold off on that. We'll run over here, and I think can I? These take so long to break. If I right-click this, what's going to happen? That's not good. Okay, at least it kept the MBT data. I guess we're going to grab like this, because I don't think we're going to need this rock salt ore for anything. But I also don't want to get rid of it. We do need the potassium. That chlorine is pretty nice. I mean, at the end of the day, we could use this to get our chlorine instead of salt. The problem is well, actually... I just took it all out of there. Gosh, maybe we do want to do that. Okay. And like that. And we're going to make sure you're locked and voiding. Let's do what we're doing so far. Although I am going to put you right there. And I am going to go get a robot arm to fill that up a little bit. Do I have a robot arm? No. I have that one, but MB seems like too much. Well, yeah. See, I've kind of standardized. Everything's been LV so far. So unless I'm ready to kind of up everything, seems like maybe that's a bad move. So let's run over here. Not to mention the fact that... we don't have very many MV processors, and I don't want to use up all these. I mean, we haven't even finished up all that. That's so many. Alright, that's fine. We'll just use these. We might end up even getting rid of some of those processors. I don't even think we're going to use all these up before we... I don't know that we've used any other than making the good ones. Okay, so we're going to run down here. We're going to do this. And oh, that was close. I need to build this third tri-corridor. It looks like it's bigger than this one, but it may just be because we've got stuff in this one. Alright, so we're going to set this one, and we're going to grab the screwdriver, set it to keep exact, like so. And I think we're set here. We'll go ahead and lock you again. It doesn't have a void. So when I've got these things as keep exact, I'm actually okay making them void. We don't ever get the void back. And in fact, I think if we break it when it's empty like that, it just reverts, and we lose all the upgrades that were in there. But you know, it's fine. Okay, I have this, and I think so. What I'm focusing on is this salt water, right? We can get salt out of it with a centrifuge, or we can electrolyze it and get hydrogen and chlorine and sodium hydroxide. And then the sodium hydroxide, it's you know what? That's a no-brainer. We're just gonna have to do this. I know we don't have salt, but we get the chlorine. That's just a no-brainer. I'm sorry. Let's go do that. Okay. Okay, so in that case, over here, this guy's getting electrolyzed. We're gonna go back to doing this. Grab you, and grab you. Yeah. We're going to go get another light blue, which is going to be over in southwest, which is right here. Good. White, blue. I have a light. I have a blue. Light blue. That guy would make a killing in Minecraft videos. All right, so let's go ahead and put these down. And basically, it's, you know, seawater is blue, blue, light blue, and salt water is going to be blue, light blue, light blue. See, totally different. All right, so we're going to grab you, and we're going to put it, I guess, right here. And then we'll just get the pump, and we're going to do the MV pump, bro. We're going to do the MV pump again. Why did something kick on? It must just be the one thing. Okay. Nothing was in there, right? Nothing was in there. Blue, light blue, light blue. And that's going to come over here. Okay, so this is going to get another pump. And this one's going to be set to input. Okay. Now it's a little slower, it looks like. 2.55 seconds. No. 36 seconds. Oh, I see. Oh, that's oxygen, not... Okay, well, still. Let's, I don't know what to do with this. We do want that hydrogen, though. So, I guess we're going to... Do I have hydrogen in a... I guess we gotta go look around. I hate when I have the same things. Sorry, it's either the same truck drives around the block over and over every Saturday night. Or, yeah, see, okay, so there's the oxygen. We'll move that down. Oh, and there's the oxygen. Right. Gosh, we could make this easy. Well, we'll hold off on now. But that's just a centrifuge, right? But this requires an electrolyzer. Although, why would I do that? That doesn't seem like a thing I want to do. Okay. Man, there's so many possibilities, and I'm taken by them all. All right, let's go back down. I know that this is not necessarily, you know, that's why we weren't doing this. I'm looking at it now. We do have this extra electrolyzer, though. This extra electrolyzer. let's go back down. Let's double check what we're doing here. So, south. Oh, right here. One more. There we go. Okay, so this is getting hydrogen, which we don't need because this is a closed loop. We have plenty of chlorine, but what we don't have is oxygen, and this would be a solution to oxygen. So why don't we go ahead and try that? Gosh, I just don't know. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. So, take the super tank. And if I go like this, can I take it in here like this? No. I go like this. And put a pump. This one can almost certainly be an LV though. And this is what I don't like, is the constant like, I could use this, I could use that. Why aren't you outputting the hydrogen? Export. Oh, right. Every time. Every doggone time. Okay, we're going to output this to the top. Okay, you've got hydrogen. We want you to lock. We actually want you to fluid void if you happen to get full. We have some of them that are actually getting close to being full. That's not here yet. All right, and we'll figure out where we want. How I don't think we want the hydrogen right this very moment, but it'll go out the top, and we'll put a put one of these on there. Right now, I'm thinking H01. Is that an option? Oh, it only goes up to F. That makes sense. Duh. I don't know why I was thinking H was an option. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. So for here, though, it's just sodium hydroxide. Okay, so we've got super chests. Dang it, I gotta stop opening. I gotta stop opening my inventory by opening my backpack. And why does this not want to do that? Oh, because that's input. Okay, don't do that then. Stop, please. Wow. Okay, what? Wait, what quest? Alright, hold on. Use. There's no quest for sodium hydroxide. Recipe. Use. Okay, I don't know what they want from me then. Is it in the processing lines? Is it... I don't like this setup here. You've got to have some way of distinguishing what's going on where, right? Like, we want liquid epoxy, but how do I know that's what I want? How do I know when I want that? Like, there's got to be something more than just buckets sitting here. I mean, and if I click on it, it just says, here's how you get liquid epoxy. It's got a 3 thing of reward, so you know you want it, but okay. We just need epichlorohydrin, right? Do we need all 4 of these or just some of these, right? So like this one, oh, it's probably a task. It's probably one of these. All right, we're going to ignore it. What I do need to do, though, is take off the crowbar. Anyways, point is I'm mostly impressed with the pack. Mostly impressed with the quest book. I just don't feel like it's necessarily always super helpful. And this is not normal, this setup here. That's why I was confused, because I was trying to do something backwards. Okay. Why? Oh, because I had that. Okay. Yep. We're good. This is just so very slow, but that's okay. I can live with slow for now. Because we're actually going to switch this around a little bit, I think. Yeah. Okay. Is that 2.7? It is. It's 2,700 buckets of, what's it? Which is not great. It's not terrible. We'll go ahead and enable item voiding. And we're actually going to give this an ender drawer because I think we're immediately going to go process it. So you can have that. And that means that we need to go make... let's just go make a pile of them. 32. 32 is the goal. Do we have a stack of steel rods? We do. Do we have a stack and a half of tin cables? No. But we're pretty close. And I bet you we can get there. If I come in here and I grab a 16, we can grab you. Go over here and grab some of these. And that's more than enough. I'm just a little tired of making these piecemeal. And normally I don't like making them in bulk like this. Not for any reason, just, you know, if we're gonna make them in bulk, we should just automate it. I'm so far I'm in the weeds. I'm in the weeds. I don't know if you can hear me talk louder again. I'm trying hard not to talk loud. That's fine. Okay, you're there, and we don't need this or that. We're gonna really start moving away from these pipes, and I know I keep saying we are, and we are. I just gotta keep reminding myself of that so I don't go back on bad habits. This. Oh, right. We need a half a stack of these. And we are almost out of these again. So I hope we get this automated here soon. Because I do not want to go back to making those by hand. Alright, we can take a whole half a stack. And use of that. 32. Done. Dunzo. Let's go down here. And where was... oh, it's going to go up here. And we're going to screwdriver it so we can say keep exact. 1024. That will work. It seems a little silly, seeing as how we only have so many in there. Yeah. And then, where is your output? In the back. Good. Okay. Well, we do want this open. Okay, so we got the... oh, that's why. I was like, why do I keep seeing this basic centrifuge? We got the one advanced centrifuge and two advanced electrolyzers. And I think we're just going to go automatically put this over by the advanced electrolyzer. So right now, on this line, we have 10 power being produced. 10 EU, I think. No, sorry, 10 amps. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, so we've got 10 machines running. I think we could probably go up to 16 because they're not all running at the same time without a problem. I don't think we're going to worry about it. I think we can actually go up to like probably close to 24. As long as they're not all running all the time, it'll be okay. And especially since like this one takes 256, right? The centrifuge does, but this one doesn't have... oh, right, because we're out of that. Let's go fix that real quick. These ones aren't running. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. Let's go run and grab that carbon real quick. And that's over here. And, ooh, it just got nippy outside. I like this temperature. I don't know how often where you are, it's just nice. But right now, it's just a little bit colder than I would like. It's just enough to make it feel bracing and refreshing. And it's a nice feeling. I like it. And we were gonna grab on here, right? In carbon, right? And then we're gonna move this coal dust over. And next time we'll come back to almost as much. Yeah, I know. I'm not paying attention to you because the thing I happen to know about cats is they never stop asking for attention. So digital cats can just stay there. That's fine. I know that probably upsets some people, but let me rephrase that. I don't mind cats. I don't mind dogs. They gotta be, you know, well trained and whatnot. But I am much more of a... oh, hold on. That's not what we want to do. We want it right there. And I'm trying to give some visual separation. As long as we've got these lossless wires. I don't know why before I was being such a brat about this. But we're going to go ahead and grab this ender drawer. We'll put it down right here. And this is going to have lots of different outcomes. Okay. So this is going to change things around. We're gonna have some weird oddities, and I'm going to try to figure out how to do it cleanly. But it's going to be a little weird. I think my idea of weird maybe is tamer than yours, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so you're here like this, and we're going to go ahead and give you... This doesn't need, so we'll go get a LV. Conveyor belt. Okay, so we got the LV conveyor belt. And run down here. We're gonna go put it on here and switch it to import. And see what happens. So you go there, and it's not going to do anything. It's fine. We'll go like that, set you to import. And what do you do in the electrolyzer? Apparently nothing. Oh, because I put down the centrifuge. Okay, well that's easy fix. I could have sworn I grabbed the electrolyzer, but then I think I put it back. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. No, everything's falling apart. Alright, let's try that again. Put that there. Set you to import. And now we've got... See, this is why I was thinking I should have put this wire up one. And the next one we're definitely going to put up one. I know it's not going to mirror this one. It's just going to go over there. And then we'll have another one that goes over on the other side of that. But we're going to do them up a layer. Actually, we're going to have another row up above this. So in here, I've got room for 8 of these size setups. Now, do we have the coal for it? That's a whole other question. But for example, right here, I could have one on the top, on the side, and on the bottom for output, right? We generally want to go the same direction, from this way as the start, out that way. We know this is the start because it's what's providing the power, you know, just basic things. But because I put this on the floor, and I don't want to go down one, we'll have to do things slightly differently, and that's okay. Sodium dust. You know what? I'm honestly... Let's just make the doggone... Let's just make the doggone item voiding cover. I don't need more sodium. I really don't. And I know we were going to do that last time, but... Sodium voiding... No, not sodium voiding. Item voiding cover. This does cause us some issues sometimes, but it's not that big a deal. This is why we didn't do it last time. Okay, light weighted pressure plate is gold. And let's go ahead and, you know, honestly, if we're doing it, let's just do it. So, now I'm regretting having, here, we'll just do this. Come in here, grab that, and I think we can do this. Yes. Can we do this by any chance? No. It's got to be in the crafting table. Okay. So we'll have you and you. And we'll mix you with you. Or did it have to be in the thing? Okay. That's easy enough. Actually, you know what might be even easier? We're going to go mess things up. I have an assembler here. That's a circuit assembler. Not an assembler. Okay. Do I have an assembler up here? Or is this just... It's just a circuit assembler. Awesome. Okay. So how much do we need for this? We need... And you know what? It was half. So we need 16. Let's just grab our 16 and be done with it. That'll work. And let's go down, and it can go into that guy over there. And what do we have in here? I'd really like to be able to just get rid of that, but whatever. You guys can go in here, go like that. Put this in here. Oh, it only holds 12. Surprises. Okay. So I am like 90% sure it took half. Oh, right. Half an ingot, not half of one of these. That's, okay. That's probably sufficient then. Let's grab this and reset it. And this and reset it. And I know we're wasting a lot of materials, but, you know, if I kept track of every single one, I would be so lost. Okay. In that case, we're going to end up keeping all this soldering material on us. That was something, wasn't it? All right, well, as long as we're waiting on that. And what do we need to do for this? Just some MB circuits. We are out of MB circuits, but we're still going to do... Wait, hold on. Advanced item waiting. So this is a mount control. I don't think we need a mount control for items for the most part. So if we do, we're just going to go make it then. I don't want to make it right now. I was going to run over here. We tried this. I tried this a while ago, and I was out of space in my backpack, which I thought was funny. So I had to run back as fast as I could. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. We could put it in there, but we're not going to. Southeast. Right. And we want to put it in here. And we are going to automate. Oh, shoot. Nope, I did that all wrong. That was control click, not, That was control click, not, Yeah, we got plenty of space. Are you done? You are. And we have one of these left. That's fine. We'll grab you, and we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Put these in there, and can we put this soldering iron back? If not, no big deal. We can. We got a little bit left. Okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. But I definitely didn't plan that one through. All right. You know, it just occurred to me that that's why you have fluid cells and universal cells, so that you can differentiate and like only pull out full ones if you need it. I don't know. It suddenly seems useful to me. Okay, we have the item detector. This one we don't want, but we're going to check and see if we do. I think that sounds right. Okay, hold on. That's not stacking. Okay. So we're going to run down here, and we're going to go back to this area here. And again, I hate to do it, but at the same token, we've got so much sodium that we just don't use for anything that I think it's warranted. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this up. I think, didn't I just put that in there? Oh, you know what? Bet you we have to switch this to down. And now we can go like that. Nope. We're gonna go ahead and switch both of them to down. Now I can go like that. There. Nope. Oh. That's a conveyor. Didn't I put the item voiding cover on there? Yeah. Did I miss? Is that the problem? That's what it is. I missed. Monitoring status normal or inverted. I don't know what that means. Oh, I know what that is. I've been operating under a misnomer. And that was that I knew what I was doing. These are not the item voiding things. These are just the item detectors. We need to go make a stack of steel screws, some normal brass item pipes, and some ender pearls in order to get the vitamin looking for. Okay, let's try this again, shall we, dear children and peoples? Oh my goodness, that's Not super embarrassing, but a little embarrassing. Okay, normal item pipes, or yeah, normal brass item pipes means that we want to go over here. And we have brass in one of these, right? Or did I never? No, I got around to making brass, didn't I? There we go. Okay. So I need a stack and a half. So you... Uh-oh. That was poorly done. And you... That'll work. I just realized I should have gone into the machine, and then I could take the half stack that way. But I didn't. So be it. Alright, normal pipe goes in here. And... Yep. Like so. And what else do we need? We needed some ender pearls. I'm glad that that's what the issue was. I was like, what? I thought I knew how this all worked. And then the screws. Got the lathe. We just need some steel. And the steel is over here. I guess we need 8 steel. Yeah, and we'll just set it to the extruder. Although okay, hold on, wait. If we do this and we do the extruder bolts, 64. Okay. Last time I feel like we got twice as many as we wanted. Okay, so the extruder should... It is slow. Okay. Well, while it's doing that then, let's go ahead and run some of this. Oh, we are full up on our inventory too. Okay. Well, let's go fix that then. We run over here. We drop off a machine for the Island of Lost Machines. We put this in our here. We'll put that up there. This can actually just get tossed because I am tired of it being my inventory every time I try to do that. These can be crafted together. There we go. And this is where we're going towards. This is... We've been trying to use this forever. This and the locking one can go up there for now. That can stay. That can stay. All of this stuff can stay. We're trying to get this cut. We have this one sodium dust we definitely don't need. We're actually trying to get rid of them. And HV machine hull, advanced electrolyzer, smooth stone. All the rest of this is fine. Okay, cool. Let's run back down and... Hold on. Yeah. I don't actually need to hold those on us right now. Okay. Running up here, and I think I can put the last 11 in there now. Okay. And then I want to grab... the carbon. Nope, not the coal dust. Coal dust goes back. Carbon. And coal dust. Yeah. And maybe that much coal dust, sure. Cool, have fun doing what you're doing. And are you done yet? No. What else are we waiting on? Let's grab that bolt one. Got that. Yep, we're just waiting on this. And then we can actually just throw these all in the assembler, I think. Yes, give it a try. You. And these pipes, and then as soon as this is done, goodness. What else needs to get moved around? Do we use Canthol for anything else? I really don't want to like look through every single thing. Like Canthol plates, Canthol double plates. There have been a few of them that like the double plate is the thing that you use. I have to keep reminding myself. It's okay. I can slow down. I don't have to be upset about everything. But I don't think that there's anything else here. I'm not really upset. I just, you know, you get excited and you get real loud, you get fast. And it's not where I'm trying to go. Okay, so the wires we definitely use. I think it's it. I think it's just wires. So the reason I'm asking is because there's no reason not to run down and Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, now it's in my video. Okay, fine. Go to south. And we had just moved this over. And now I guess we're gonna grab it. Go right there. And toss the Canthal in. Oh. Nope. Nope, we're not. Oh, it's already on the 2. Sweet. That is so fast. That's so much faster than the other one. The one we got downstairs? Or upstairs, I guess. Okay, and you are just cruising along. Look, we've already got... Oh, that's the salt water. Salt water comes back over here to get electrolyzed. Yeah, see, it's getting weird because we're trying to update everything. This is a little too slow for me. So I'm hoping we can get something a little bit better there. We had 210 buckets before. Do we still have our 20? Oh, we're actually up. Okay, well, then I don't need to whine too much, I guess. Let's go over here and swap this out for bolts finally. And this is only going to be 8, and it's fairly fast, yeah. Okay, so you guys can go in there, and 64 bolts goes in there, and it's a 1, I bet. No. Okay, steel screw, item detector. Oh, that would be it. Okay, back to 8. We need to run this through the lathe. So I should have gone the other direction, but this lathe is fast enough. Gosh, how fast is the HV or the EV lathe going to be? We are 100% going to reset everything again. Well, okay, I guess I can't promise that. There is going to come a time when I'm going to want to reset everything again. Here, let's grab that. We don't need to wait for all of those to get done. We just needed the 1 for now. You know, so IV or LUV, probably the one where it maxes out. So if we have motors, right, we go UOV, LV, MV, HV, EV, IV, LUV. And these motors are made differently than these motors. So IV, I think IV is also the like traditional Gregtech. IV is kind of the it one. So I don't know that, but that's my guess. Oh. Do I want to... Yeah, I got plenty of item filters. Oh, that's just a tag filter, though. What happens if I do that? Nothing. Okay, so if I put the tag filter in there... I think it really is just that tags. What is it? Let's see what sodium has. Sodium, and I think if I do F3H, we go up to sodium dust. This is what I've got on me, and it's probably control. Yeah, forage dusts colon sodium. Okay, well, let's try that. I come in here and I say forage colon dusts underscore sodium, like that. Or is it no, a slash sodium, right? Yeah. And let's try turning it on, and it turns it off. Nice. Okay. Ooh, sorry. I don't know if I don't know if you heard that. That was like a guttural rearranging of my something in my throat. All right, so let's do that pump. And that's oxygen going in there. Okay. Oh. That's going to be an issue. Here's what we're going to do. I think I know what we're going to do. Well, as soon as you're done pumping, because this might not be fast enough. So let's try this. We're going to hit that. We're going to hit it with the MV pump instead. And that's much better. Okay, there you're done. MV pump goes there. And your hydrogen, your oxygen. Okay, well, fluid lock. I think we have to fluid void if it gets that much. And it just means that this guy's going to run forever. But there's too many things that are coming in here. Yes, that's what we want to see. So what I'm thinking is, let's run upstairs and grab this. Sorry, that's just a weird feeling. I don't know. I think here. Let me. Sorry, give me a second. Nothing a little drink of water can't solve. Okay. And by little, I mean, you know, half the glass. We were gonna grab. We have an oxygen thing over here. There we go. Okay. So O16 is oxygen. We're gonna grab you, and we're actually gonna grab this one too. Grab you, and at some point nitrogen will go. But if it's O16, then what we're gonna say is that if we want to use oxygen, we'll use this O16. But if we're gonna produce oxygen, oh, right there. Yep, one more. If we're gonna produce oxygen, we'll do 610. That makes sense to me. So this one's oxygen, so we're gonna go like that. We're gonna go ahead and no, sorry. This one's using oxygen, so that one goes there. And this one is going to be yep, done. And output automatic. Yes. Why did you suddenly start again? Oh, because it's got oxygen. That's funny. Okay, so we got the oxygen going there, so that means that we're going to do 6. Okay, so that's pink, orange, white. So 610 is going to be pink, orange, white. And this won't work for everything, but, you know, it is what it is. Do I have enough? Oh, you know what? I bet you we can go up there. Come on, there you go. Okay, so I've got 2 of those, 1 of those. I only need 1. Okay, let's go down and get some of the white we've already got. No, 1 more. 2 of those. Let's see. We got a 1 and 1. Oh, I can't. Where did that go? Oh, no. No. What does this make? Nothing. I thought that'd be fun, but it wasn't. Pink and orange. Yes. And we don't need the white, so you can all go back in there. Okay, so we've got a couple. Oh, we are out of ender tanks, are we? No, that's not ideal. I'll have them up here. Oh, I do. I was like, I knew I have 4. Okay, so what we want to do is you going to be pink, orange, yeah, and then we're gonna go like this. Put you right there. You're getting just that teeny little bit of oxygen. Now this oxygen's not going to do us any good, and in fact I should probably just... In fact, this oxygen tank's done, so how about instead... Oh no! Stop! We're gonna die from being the little berry plants that DOW put down. Alright, where is this even going? Let's go find that out. We have a ton of stuff relying on the oxygen in here. There's something down here, huh? Oh, the ethylene. Well, yeah, that's kind of important, isn't it? Oh, we need more oxygen. We will get more oxygen. That's not an issue. In fact, we'll get so much that I think the throughput of the ender tank might not be enough. All right, let's run down here real quick, and we're gonna put this down, and pink, orange, white. Yep, that'll work. And this is gonna go right here, like that. Right. So white, orange, pink, pink, orange, white. That may get confusing, but I think it'll be okay. We're going to go ahead and put the MV pump right here. And screwdriver U to be import. I mean, I guess it's what we're going to have to do. It's empty. We're going to just need to have better ways of making oxygen, I think. I mean, this is pretty reasonable, I think. All right. Doesn't matter. We've got that all going there. You're still not done though. Okay, but this is making stuff. It's just, you know, kind of in spurts. And once this gets to 1024, we get to make these ones, please. I'm actually just gonna watch it for a second. I particularly like the lava rain while we're down here. Oh, you can't hear me when I whisper. The lava. We need to go check it. It could be done. We're gonna wait for a second, because we should see. Aha! Okay. So we're going to take this one here, and okay, what else do we need? So all of that was, we got to this, so we make these plastic circuit boards. And this is where we need the sulfuric acid and that in a chemical reactor. Okay, we don't have a chemical reactor right now, but we will in a moment. I think we're going to go actually right here. I'll just jump over the edge. No, so close. So one of the things I think is just funny is not the right word. All of this that we're doing is just to make this. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's go make that chemical reactor. I don't feel like that's advancing. Okay. Why? Alright, let's go check that real quick. I mean, that's not a good sign. Because it's not... Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, put it down. We can go this way. Oh, we can't go back this way, can we? Yeah, we can. Okay. Where did it put it, though? It says it put it somewhere. It's not a good sign. That doesn't make me confident. Alright. Well, we'll let it run for a little bit longer before I try to investigate. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm not confident in what we've got down there, but I'm, you know, it's okay for now. The next thing we need to do is take these plates that we're making, Now that we've got... I probably should have just dropped how much of a backlog we got there. But we went from 30 to 152 in just that period of time. So I don't think that this is an issue of not producing enough oxygen. I think it's just that the momentary process of this is so fast. That's okay. We can live with that. Right, and we do have the advanced centrifuge still and the advanced electrolyzer, so we can probably do something with the, the chromite sludge. Right, so we need to go and make a chemical reactor. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We got this. We need 2 processors, gold cables, more motors. Okay, and then what are we gonna need? We're gonna need another one, aren't we? So 2 chemical reactors. So we've got the 4 processors. Let's go get some stainless steel pipes. Right here. Oh, I'm out of stainless steel. That's I mean, honestly, kind of a good sign. But we'll go ahead and grab another stack. And can we get this built? That would be awesome. All right, normal pipe, right? That one. We want 1, 2, and then those. Yes. And then what else do we need? Advanced chemical reactor. Why did I do that? What is it that... Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. That's not cool. We will need some more extruders at some point, so I'm not crazy upset, but yeah, that's silly. Okay, appetite dust, we're going to get rid of. Salt water. We do need to more sulfuric acid. Vinyl chloride we've done. Polyvinyl chloride we've done. Polyvinyl chloride sheet we've done. I'm not real worried about these ender buckets. I don't think. I think we're okay. Sneak plus scroll. Can I do that here? No. Okay. We'll hold on to it. And we're back to making these plastic circuit boards. Okay. That's why we need to make the sulfuric acid better. But we got a ton upstairs, so I'm going to rely on that for now. And this does make... Oh, no. This does make... It makes 2 of these. Yeah. We got a ways to go yet. It's okay. Okay, we got this. Let's go and make... What am I making? I'm making this one. Okay, we need steel. So we need 2 of these. Let's go make 8 steel. And I was much more efficient about this last time. And we're going to grab all 4 of these. And I think, actually, hold on. We need polyethylene fluid pipes. Normal ones. Do I have normal ones or did I make small ones? I made small ones. Good job. Okay. It's fine. We need 4 of them in any event. So we'll go ahead and grab... Wait, you're normal, right? Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. These are the ones that are fast. Okay, that's what I was thinking of before. Rotor, yes. And this takes forever. Okay. What else are we missing? We got that. We got the gold cable. Oh, motors. Okay. We can actually do motors. We'll do 2 of you in there. Yeah, grab that. You're basically done. So we'll grab that. Yes, you're done. And we just need the 2 motors, right? I really want there to be more motors in there in my mind, so I'm gonna probably just keep checking. We need 2 of these. And we need... Not in here, it's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are not bad when they have everything all pre-made. Oh, gold wires. 4, please. I don't have them in there, but I do have them over here. Cute. Okay. So, what do we do with these? Okay, so this is, we're not going to stockpile these, because these we don't do anything with. Yeah. Let's go down and see how we're going to make these. Goodness, I keep doing that. I don't like it. Oh, nope. South. That's the one. Haven't had a slime in a while. I don't think we fixed it, but, you know. Alright, can you move over here and out of the way, please? Okay, and then clip that. So we're going to take... we want to make this. So we're going to take those, and we're not gonna link it over. That gets confusing. We're gonna put it right there. Right. So, and I know that this is a waste of making lots of ender barrels, but if I don't, it becomes a madhouse of wires. So left click. Wouldn't that be a booger? All right, we'll do this with a right click. Okay, and then we need the sulfuric acid, and we need these copper plates. So left click. And how are we going to get this in here? I think we just have to put it on top. Yeah, we'll put it on top, and then we'll pipe it over there too. So shift right click, and that means that we need... oh, we've got robot arms. Robot arm. Screwdriver, please. So the screwdriver is going to say keep exact 64. We're going to say keep exact 64. Oh, and your import. Very important. Okay, right? That's what we need for these plastic sheets. And now we need to get that sulfuric acid in here. And sulfuric acid, we H2SO4. I can't think of anything that would be good for that. Probably just orange. Orange sounds fun. Let's do that. Maybe orange, yellow, orange. Orange, yellow, orange sounds more fun. Let's do that. I love how decisions are made. Okay, so we have just a pile of sulfuric acid. We're going to use a lot of it, but we got just a pile of sulfuric acid. So let's go ahead and grab these last two. Let's go ahead and see how much... orange, yellow, orange. Oh, hey, look. We got lots of orange. Nice. Okay, so you and you. Orange. Orange. Yellow. That looks like sulfuric acid to me. Alright, so we're going to put this right here. And, yeah. You're going to output that way. You've got 32 buckets. Perfect. And let's just double check. This one needs the iron 3 chloride. And we have that one. Awesome. It's almost like I've been carrying it for episodes now. Oh, gosh. Gosh. Nope. Don't hold that while you click. There you go. Okay. All the way over here. We're going to put that one there. We need to put a pump on. And this one will definitely be okay with an LV pump. And tell its import. Oh! Yatta! We have been trying to get this for so doggone long that finally getting it is like, oh, yes. That's what we wanted. Okay. So we need to pipe this out with a small pipe is fine. We're going to go like that. We're going to go... well, is it though? I mean, I feel silly putting two of these next to each other, but how do I limit them both? Do I put a robot arm here? Yeah, I could just put a robot arm here. Will this request it across the thing, or do I have to, let's screwdriver this, set you to import. Where did this come from? Distribution array, import. We'll insert the first of the highest power for, Huh. Well. Okay, if I go like this. I wonder if there's a way to force that. But you are an import. Do all of these have those? No. What did I do different here? You're at robotic arm LV. Robotic arm LV. Keep exact. Exact. Why does this one? Oh, because it's connected to the pipe. That's why. Okay. That's cool. But it does mean that we need to get a... And we aren't even know if it works. Actually, we will. I guess we will. Let's, go there. There. That'll work. We'll just go grab one of these. Yeah. And at some point, you know, we can go through and start replacing with LV. It's never going to happen. But, you know, we can dream. Replacing the LV with HV. Okay. So if I put you here and set you to import, will this limit it? That's what we want to know. So once you get to 64, pull this out. Hang it. See, that's what I didn't want to have happen. Okay. Oh, wait. We can do like this. Aha. Grab that. Grab that. This guy is set already, right? No. Okay, let's do this. Let's bring you back over here like this. And, oh, no, hold on. Yeah, like that. Okay. No, 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 no. Nothing. It's activity. No, but in the back here. That's what we want. Okay. All right. All right, let's connect this like that. Nope, not like that, like that. And then we're going to put a robot arm on there. Like so. And now if I do that, now can I keep exact 65 import. And if I grab this, okay, we have a bit of an impasse, huh? Okay, what about this? If I put you here, it seems so ridiculous. This should be easy, right? Keep exact 64. You're set to import and you're set to export. Okay, what if I pull you off? But connect you. I do want to have a robot arm right here. So let's get that. Before I forget, you are export and keep exact. Yeah, see? Not ideal, because now what do we do with this? We're just going to keep it forever and throw it away, and that's not cool. Although we did get the task complete for the circuit board, which maybe we need to grab one of these. No? Okay. Right, so what are we doing here? How do we get this to go where we want it to go? I have one super, super simple solution that I think we're just going to do, because I'm tired of messing with this. It's, honestly no less wasteful than anything else. So, yoink. Left click, right click, and robot arm. Screwdriver, keep exact, import. That'll do. All right, now we need to go. Oh, we have it right here, just like it's been waiting for us. Do you like that? We have a pump, and you even get the good pump. No! What are we missing? Plastic circuit board, copper foil, iron 3 chloride. You're in advanced chemical 2. This is an LV recipe. Iron 3 chloride. Iron 3 chloride, plastic circuit board, copper foil. I know. It's like, you're gonna get it. We're gonna make you squirm. Okay, we got it though, right? Oh, good. Okay, now here's the next question. How many of these do we want to stock? Do we want all of them? I kind of don't want all of them. So how about we do this? How about we literally just put you here, screwdriver it, keep exact, and we'll just do 1024. That's all it needs, and then we'll put the ender drawer. Put the ender drawer down, like so. Yes. Yes. We'll pull you back out so we can lock it. Anything else need locking? Hey, that needed locking. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's export that. Nope. Okay, there we go. That needed locking. Okay. You can go back to import. Why are you so slow? Because this is just a slow recipe. That's all it is. Okay. That's fine. That's fine for what it is. We got so much salt water. Okay. You're not voiding excess, right? No. Once you're... Well... We might need to... No. This is a centrifuge of seawater. Right. So we don't want to avoid excess. We might eventually if these get to the point where we really need them, but I think we're okay. Okay. I'm very pleased that we finally got these. Let's grab one. Quest completed. Okay. That's what we wanted to see. Plastic printed circuit board. Now, the reason we're doing this is because this guy is used for all of the other chips. Now, this is just one chip that we need to make, but like, you know, for example, all the way up to when we're making 12 NAND chips at a time. So that was quite a hurdle. And it's not just that we made it. I could have made this in 20 minutes. We had the stuff. There's no recipe here. In fact, let's just double check. Right, these are easy. We've made this all the way for LV. This one here, LV recipe. We've made this all the way back to who knows how long ago. We had polyethylene going at LV. We have copper foil, right? Polyethylene is an LV recipe. We've been doing this for... Oh, no. Hold on. Well, okay, so MV. We have... Because we had to get the sheets. Well, no, we could have done this fluid solidifier. That would have been fine. We could have done that. And we've got the liquid polyethylene. We've had that forever. We just made it in MV, but only because it was there. Point is, if I wanted to make it, we could have just made it. We'd have had like 4 of them. But 4 doesn't help us going forward. We need the process. And that process feels good at the moment. So let's get rid of this. And we might need to go back to making sulfuric acid, but for now I think we're okay. We don't need that. We don't need that. Let's go back and look at what we are making, which is this guy here, the LV tier circuit. The reason we're making that is because this guy needs... we... Oh. I think this is not what we want to do. Because we need... Although... Do we want to try making one of these? Because then we could do this kind. We have this, we have this, we have this. Oh, man. That's going to require so much. But I love the idea of just jumping right into it. Because right now we have to make the transistors. This we've got. This we've kind of got. We can do better with these. It just requires an assembler with carbon dust and fine electric wire. In fact, we probably just do it like that. But if we could do this one, the system on a chip, right, that requires this guy, which requires phosphorus doped. I think we can do this. This is an HV cutter, which, oh, we can't, because doggone it, we don't have the clean room. It's okay. This is still fun. This one is just a regular CPU chip, but we have a light blue lens, and that's okay. We can make that too. That requires the silicon wafer, and this one is just no. Okay, don't panic me. So, oh, we can't get the HV cutter. Booger. This whole thing was based on the fact that we do that. Okay, that's fine. We're not going to make the cleaner room just to make this. We'll use an MV machine and we'll figure something out. But we're getting there because transistors, pretty easy. Tantalum wire and gallium foil. Yeah, there's only 2 of these, and that's just an HV assembler. We've got one actually just sitting there. And capacitors, same thing. In fact, I'm gonna go back and grab this, and we're gonna mark that because that's a pretty easy one to make next. So those 2 are easy. We just made this. This one is gonna take some finagling. This one is easy. Yeah, carbon and fine electric wire. Oh, fine tantalum wire. So we'll just set the tantalum up to process. That's okay. And you know, just as an example, tantalum is this guy here, and we get tantalum from smelting tantalum dust. The tantalum dust we get from electrolyzing tantalite. There we go. And that'll also get us manganese, but it also gets us a bucket of oxygen. So let's bookmark that. And that one is going to be a centrifuge of lava. I mean, not a lot, but some. Thought we... Maybe impure pile, which we get from crushed tantalite, which we get from the centrifuge on the oxygenous mineral mixture. Right, so that's fine. That's what we're going to do. And we get the polysite there, which is another thing we wanted for something. But that's going to be our topic for next one because that helps us with these transistors. We aren't going to make that. We're going to put that away. But we are going to make this CPU chip. Oh, these... Oh. Oh, yeah. It makes an MV. That's fine. I was like, why can't we use an MV machine? We can. We just don't want to. That's the issue. We'll get rid of that. Fine copper wire. We don't... we probably need to make it, but that's fine. Oh, I had these already. Okay. Well, I guess we'll, SMD capacitor? Yeah, we'll do it like that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Probably want to make one of these. It's fine. We're going to get rid of this and this. And we're going to get there. I keep saying we're going to get there. But this is... Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, this is relatively straightforward. At this point. It was this plastic printed circuit board. This was the one that takes forever. And once we make these, the next step is to make... I don't even have the HV tier, or the MV tier. Circuit assembler. Hold on. MV tier circuit. Okay. So to make these guys... Oh, like this, to make these guys. This is the top tier one of these, right? Alright, plastic printed circuit board, CPU chip, resistors, capacitors, transistors. The only difference is it's fine red alloy wire, right? So this one is Let's look at this. Oh, it takes two more. Oh, it takes twice as many as everything. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. Okay, that's awesome. So what that means is, as long as yeah, we're good. We're good. Next episode will be tantalum, and I hope. Otherwise, I'll catch y'all on the flippity flop.